My gosh. Woo!
Hello. What? Kelly, I'm playing with my friend, so bye. Playing with Avery.
Okay.
Why not?
You actually are?
No, I'll see you later. You know what's my favorite skin? What is that? Freaking kidding me.
What? Well, at least you don't have to do it next week. What are you gonna play on your phone? Dinger! Yes! Okay. You're gonna kill me. What the? Jeez, Ethan. I'm honestly getting worse every game I play. Who ended it? What is happening? Luke? So I'm the one starting it. Good job. Lucas? What do you mean? No, it's Dinger. Okay. What? I'm in spawn! I quit. No, he just turtles and then edits you. Oh my! Getting major, like, fifth party. That's a thing. Yeah. I'm gonna camp over John John's spawn. What? I am. Well. Give you it? Why? No. What? What'd you say? Okie dokie, oh. Oh my John. Shoot. Bop. Bop. Yeah. Bop. Great, now I'm getting third-partied by Johnny. I could not chomp. Then you fat dong nagiris. Eat. That's actually annoying. No, let me kill John. Ethan is targeting me. Come here, boy. Oops. Kill Ethan! Kill Ethan! He does? It's probably Chris. Who is it then? Caitlin? If I died to Ethan right now, he's actually a god. Yup. I don't know, he's just hitting his shots. He's just like being good. Let's go. Yup, that's so Chris. Ethan does not build that fast and stuff. Nice stance. It's Ethan! Oh my! He's dancing. Nice. Dance on him. Let's go, I killed him. There's no way that's Ethan. Oof. 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 Ew. That's funny. There's Ethan, or Chris, or whoever it is. No! You both of us! Kelly, what are you doing? Choose. Kill Ethan. What? No, don't do it. You're doing it too fast! A little bird was flying south for the winter. It was so cold the bird froze and fell to the ground into a large field. While he was lying there, a cow came by and dropped some dung on him. As the frozen bird lay there in a pile of cow dung, he began to realize how warm he was. The dung was actually thawing him out. He lay there all warm and happy and soon began to sing for joy. A passing cat heard the bird singing and came to investigate. Following the sound, the cat discovered the bird under the pile of cow dung and promptly dug him out and ate him. Moral of the story: not everyone who poops on you is your enemy. Not everyone who gets you out of poop is your friend. And when you're in deep poop, it's best to keep your mouth shut. Yeah, I did. There's this really funny one, but it's like kind of... I'll show you tomorrow. Oh, never mind, I won't see you at school. I'll walk right that person. You're so low, Dinger. Oh my! I died to the Dinger. Is there more? A sales rep, an administration clerk, and the manager are walking to lunch when they find an antique oil lamp. They rub it and the genie comes out. The genie says, I'll give each of you just one wish. Me first, says the administration clerk. I want to be in the Bahamas driving a speedboat without a care in the world. Poof, she's gone. Me next, says the sales rep. I want to be in Hawaii, relaxing on the beach with my personal masseuse. An endless supply of pina coladas and the love of my life. Poof, he's gone. Okay, you're up, the genie says to the manager. The manager says, I want those two back in the office after lunch. Moral of the story, always let your boss have the first say. They're like really funny ones, but I can't say them because of reasons. Yeah. Yeah. Oh shoot. Come here, Yanni. Jump down here, Yanni. A priest offered a lift to a nun. She got in and crossed her legs, forcing her gown to reveal a leg. The priest nearly had an accident. After controlling the car, he stealthily slid his hand up her leg. The nun said, Father, remember Psalm 129. The priest removed his hand, but changing gears, he let his hand slide up her leg again. The nun once said again, Father, remember Psalm 129? The priest apologized. Sorry, sister, but the flesh is weak. Arriving at the convent, the nun went on her way. On his arrival at the church, the priest rushed to look up Psalm 129. It said, Go forth and seek further up. You will find glory. So basically there's a nun and a priest, right? And then the nun, and then the priest, like, was like trying to touch the nun's vajayjay, right? and then the nun says, remember Psalm 129? But then the priest thinks that she means like, don't do that, remember what God said. So then when she leaves, and so he doesn't go up there all the way, so when he leaves, he looks up that verse that he told her, and it said, go up, go forth, and you will find glory. You don't get it? Like, go up further, you will find glory. Another one? Okay. There's only 7. Okay. A man is getting The man is getting into the shower just as his wife is finishing up her shower when the doorbell rings. The wife quickly wraps herself in a towel and runs downstairs. When she opens the door, there stands Bob, the next door neighbor. Before she says a word, Bob says, "I'll give you $800 to drop that towel." After thinking for a moment, the woman drops her towel and stands naked in front of Bob. After a few seconds, Bob hands her $800 and leaves. The woman wraps back up in the towel and goes back upstairs. When she gets to the bathroom, her husband asks, "Who was that?" "It was Bob, the next door neighbor," she replies. "Great," the husband says. "Did he say anything about the $800 he owes me?" If you share critical information pertaining the credit and risk with your shareholders in time, you may be in position to prevent avoidable exposure. You get it? Yeah. You don't... But the... so the guy came to their house to give the guy $800, right? Because he owes him. But then he says, like... But then he said, and then he says, he sees the wife in the towel, and he says, "If you drop that towel, I'll give you $800. But that's the $800 he owes the guy already. So she basically, like, did that for nothing. Well, I mean, those are, like, the two funniest ones. The nun and that one. Okay. A turkey was chatting with a bull. "I would love to be able to get to the top of that tree," sighed the turkey, "but I haven't got the energy." "Well, why don't you nibble on my droppings?" replied the bull. "They're packed with nutrients." The turkey pecked at a lump of dung and found that it gave him enough strength to reach the lowest branch of the tree. The next day, after eating some more dung, he reached the second branch. Finally, after a fourth night, there he was, proudly perched at the top of the tree. Soon he was spotted by a farmer, who shot the turkey out of the tree. Moral of the story: BS might get you to the top, but it won't keep you there. See? Okay. What? Here, I'll just look at more jokes. Yeah. My wife asked me if I was having an affair with a woman from Landfair Plugukunigilgoguri Nidrob Lantisilo I said, "How can you say such a thing?" Oh, wait. Wait. Okay, wait. Okay, let me read this one. A priest is sitting inside a church when a guy comes in and asks to be confessed. "Very well, my child," says the priest as he leads the man into the confession booth. "Tell me about your sins." "Well, Father," says the guy, "on Monday I was at my girlfriend's house, and while the two of us alone, the house empty, I sinned, Father." "Don't worry, child," says the priest. "It's perfectly normal to have such desires and share them with your partner. Nothing serious. Just say 2 prayers and you will be cleansed of your sins." "But Father," continues the man, "it doesn't end there. On Tuesday I was at my girlfriend's house again, but she had gone out with her mates, and the only one there was her sister, and well, the two of us alone, the house was empty. I sinned again, Father." "Oh, child," says the father, "you must be strong and fight those urges. 8 prayers shall cleanse you of your sins." "But Father," says the bloke again, "on Wednesday I was at my girlfriend's house again, and she wasn't there then either. And the only one at home was her mom. And well, the two of us alone, the house empty again. I sinned, Father." Good Lord, says the priest. Child, you must think about what you do, so pray. But father, says the bloke, on Thursday I was at my girlfriend's house again, and the whole family had gone to the shop, and the only one there was her aunt, and well, the two of us alone, the house empty. I sinned yet again, father. The priest falls silent, and then continues the book. On Friday I was at her house again, and they had gone out for the weekend, and the only one there was her granny, and well, the two of us alone, the house empty. The priest still did not answer, and on Saturday, said the bloke, I went to her house again, and there's nobody there except for her father, and well, the man awaits a reply, but upon hearing none, he exits the booth only to find the priest up on the belfry. Father, he calls, what are you doing up there? I haven't finished. Back off, I'm not coming down, says the priest. The two of us alone, the church is empty, and I don't want you to sin anymore. You don't get it? So basically he's talking about how he was at his girlfriend's house, right? And then it was just like one of her family members there, and then yeah, right? So then when the priest was like heard enough, and then the priest was like, the priest saw how there it was just the two of them in the church, and it was empty, and he was like, and then he ran away thinking the man is gonna him. Do you get it? Still don't get it. So the man, so like the whole thing is about how he goes to his girlfriend's house, and then it's just two people alone, and then they smash, right? And then so he left, I think. Oh, and then so the priest notices that it's just them two in the church. Oh shoot, I just realized I'm streaming. Okay, I'm just gonna end it right now.